Mimi nitapeana. Hiyo ni kitu ya lazima. Ni kitu ya lazima sana. Bursary lazima ipeanwe because it's there. That is the purpose. And I also would not want people to worship me for giving them bursaries. It is their right. Kwa mkonde wanakutukana, ukwe na mwili kidogo they still have something to say. But I always tell people, you know, it's so funny how people who don't know you, people who have never seen you, they've never sat down with you, they're the ones who have a lot of negative opinions about people. When you tutapeana peace of mind, najua hiyo ndio kitu tunapenda. Sikia mnataka peace of mind, nitampea. But I just want someone like we are compatible with, and I will finding someone in conservation will also be a plus because we will travel the world together, we'll plant trees all over together, we'll just do a lot of things together. All right. Yes. And wish you the best. Thank you. Nitakuja kupeana feedback. Labda ana watch.
Hello and welcome to Tuko Siasa. My name is Kingori Wangeshi, and this week's episode of Tuko Siasa has brought us to Rongai town. We are here to feature and catch up with one of the youngest candidates for the National Assembly seat, especially here in Kajiado North. Let's get to hear the story of Anita Soina, who is also an environmental queen. Anita.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me as well.
It's on Tuko Siasa. Sawa, karibu sana. Sasa tungetaka kujuana na Anita, atupeleke na Rieng, Mutaratara.
Mutaratara. Utanifundisha sheng leo.
Tuambie Anita ni nani, jina lake lote, her vision, alizaliwa wapi. Leo tukae na Anita tujuane na yeye. Yes.
Anita, kwanza majina ni Anita Soina. Pia nilibarikiwa niko na jina ingine, Chepkoech. Yes. Nilizaliwa hapa Kajiado, lakini nikaweza kutembea to different parts of the country sababu babangu ni Maasai kutoka hapa Kajiado. Alafu pia mamangu mzazi ni mwalimu. So katika zile harakati za transfers, unajua mara mingi tunaenda tu mzazi akienda na wewe unataka kusafiri na hivyo na hivyo. Ndio nikaweza kustudy kwa different schools. Alafu pia nili grow up na babu yangu at some part of my life, ambaye alikuwa ni kiongozi. Kwa hivyo nilipata chance ya ku
babu yako alikuwa kiongozi. Alikuwa anaongoza nini?
Alikuwa anaongoza watu wengi nyumbani. Hata shule mbalimbali kama chairman and all that. Na nilisoma kwa biology yake wakati tulimpoteza kwamba alikuwa rafiki ya Tomboya. Kwa hivyo alikuwa na ile leadership kwa damu yake.
Na sasa hapo ndio yako imetoka.
Hapo ndio yangu imetoka. And I can say from the family, unajua kuna generation ile akina mamangu pia wako na kiongozi. Alafu kukuja sisi kwa hii generation yetu, hata mimi nikakuwa na interest.
We'll discuss about your leadership a little later. But take us through your educational background. Where did you go to primary school? Kwanza wewe ni mtu wa PP1. Ulianzia baby class.
Nilienda baby class, alafu pre-unit, alafu class 1, all the way. I started school in 2 or 3 at the age of 3. Nilikuwa St. Philip's Academy, iko Bomet.
Hapo ndio nilipata Chepkoech.
Hiyo ni jina nilipewa pia na watu wa upande ile. Unajua sasa mimi ni half Maasai and half Kalenjin. So niko na jina zote mbili. Ndio huko ndo nilipata hiyo. Nikasoma mpaka class 4. Tukakuwa na ile post election violence
2007.
Tukawa I remember that time tukawa tumechomewa nyumba and all those things. So tuka have to move. So ile kumove nikarudi Kajiado for sometimes, I think only one term peke yake. Then my mama akapata transfer. Kaenda Kilgoris na mimi pia nikaenda nikarudi nikamfuata. So nikasoma Kilgoris kutoka class 6 to class 8. Nikamaliza nikaingia Kaplong Girls. Yes.
Before we go on with the college, how old were you in 2007?
I was 7.
You were 7?
Yes.
So you know the importance of peace in an election?
Yes. You know, sometimes people think that young people don't see these things. but young people do see. Hata sisi ndo ina affecting sana watu wadogo. And so I really understand the importance of peace. Yeah.
Do you remember that day? What happened?
I remember, you know what happened? I came back to a house that was already burned down. But I wasn't around. I was staying with my uncles. I'm one person who's lived with everyone. I was staying with my uncles in Tenwek, and I remember we used to play with my cousins katikati ya majani chai. So there is that center called Silibwet. Tulikuwa tunasikia gunshots. So tulikuwa tunasikia kelele, si tuna like we just used to rush to the house kama tunacheza, because unasikia tu kelele, unakimbia kwa nyumba tena mnarudi nje and all that. But I really, that time unajua unasikia tu kelele and all that. So now you get back and you realize watu wamechomewa places, it looks so, nyumba hakuna, yani everything, vitu zimechomwa ndani and all that. It was bad.
So as at now, what would be your message to Kenyans as we go to elections, even as you participate in it actively, running for a seat?
I would love to remind them that unajua siasa, you know, active campaign period is about 4 to 6 months. And then after campaigns we have life. Na itakuwa about 60, another period of like 60 months. So we really need to be peaceful, because mara mingi hata kupigana tunapigana sababu ya watu wanakaa pamoja. I'll tell you for a fact, here in Kajiado North we have a lot of aspirants, and I talk to my opponents. Most of them we talk, we sit down and all that. It will be so bad that sasa watu waanze kupigana juu ya wao. It's not making sense. So I will just ask Kenyans that they put themselves first.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. So where did you go to college and what did you study?
Oh yeah, I went to Multimedia University. I now came back home.
Yes.
Yes, I went to Multimedia University. PR and corporate communication. Yeah. That is, I really wanted to do something related to communication. Of course, when I was young, my aunties will tell you I was that lawyer. Who didn't want to be when you grow up? Lawyer, because it was sounding beautiful and everybody wanted to be a lawyer, doctor and all that. To grow up, reality unajua pia ina catch up. And then pia you also start to understand what you can do best.
Yes.
You know? Yeah, so I really wanted to do something related to communication. But funny enough, I also was interested in politics kabisa. Ilikuwa ikifika saa 3 usiku, alikuwa na radio fulani hivi, unasikia nyamazeni tusikie taarifa, nyamazeni tusikie taarifa. So we used to listen to news. If you're in that house, you either listen to news or at least go and do something, but usimpigie kelele. So I think that also helped me, because as I grew up, I always loved listening to news, even radio and all that. And I remember back in high school, I used to go to the library for newspapers and read political stories. Watu wengine wakikimbilia katikati, I was never interested in the katikati. I really wanted to see, I wanted to see what's happening and all that. And till date I tell people, you need to be informed.
Yes.
Country yako inaweza kuwa inauzwa na ama kitu inafanyika na
uzwa. Na haujui. Do you still watch news today?
Yeah, I still watch news. I stay with my team in the house. I do the same. If it's news time, it's news time. Whether you're watching whatever, it has to be news time. You have to watch saa moja, saa 3 hivyo. And sometimes you switch to the outside world news and all that.
Yes. How about when you are in secondary or primary or college? Were you a leader anywhere?
Elisha class prefect, funny enough. Elisha class prefect at some point. Then in high school I was at some point I was a chairperson in the scouting club. And yeah, that's where I also developed interest for community work and all that. Yeah, so at least kuna ka leadership.
Kuna pale. So talking of community works, uliingiaje kwa miti environment na tuseme vitu za environment? How did you end up there?
So what happened? You know, scouting kulikuwa na tree planting, sijui mnafagia nini, mnafanya nini and all that. And they used to teach us a lot of things. But bado nilikuwa nafanya juu wewe ni captain wa scout, usipofanya ule mtu una leader hizi fanya. But then after high school I actively joined that is in 2017. I actively joined politics. So while in politics, we used to campaign for Honorable Babu Namwamba. I remember the first time I knew about him when he left when he joined Jubilee. That was the time I was so excited and I was like, I'm going to campaign for this person. So I just used to campaign for him online the way I campaign for other people. I design messages, ama watu wake wakiandika na copy na paste. hivyo na hivyo, and that's how now we met with the team. And in that team I met someone who had he's called Eric Masanza. He had a mentorship organization, so he used to help young people. Akiona uko na focus ama anaona unajaribu kufanya kitu, he helps you discover your passion. So he told me, what do you want to do? Me, I used to say, I would like to help people, to charity things and all that. And then he told me, do you know about sustainable development goals?
SDGs.
Mimi nayo. Sikuwa nimeisikia. I didn't know anything about SDGs, to be honest. But that was a chance for me to learn about the SDGs. And so I learned about the SDGs. Na come across no to poverty, zero hunger, and all those other SDGs. And then so in the process, nakumbuka we had the name for the organization now. The organization was Spice Without Borders. And then I was given the name Spice Warrior. And then that I took that as the name of our organization. So I just nilikuwa natembea tu na jina, but sijui nafanya nini. Najua I used to do hashtag Spice Warrior, hashtag I'm a Spice Warrior on Facebook.
Yes.
And then now, so I used to study the SDGs, because now this person has introduced me to something. I have to
totally
go through
new.
it, totally new, and I love learning new things. So now when I was reading about SDG 13, I was seeing all these quotes by Wangari Maathai, the climate action that is, and there was one that she said, we tend to put the environment last because we think we need to eradicate poverty first, but we forget that we are eradicating poverty in the environment, not vacuum. So anyway, the environment had to be safer for us to be okay poverty. And all that, yeah. So, and then I also realized it's something that needed more attention and needed everyone on board. And so I knew to have everyone on board, I have to start also as an example to the people maybe who will be seeing my work and all that. So I went back to conservation.
Where has the conservation matters taken you? Either to places that you never dreamt of or something like that?
Conservation, first of all, has given me an opportunity to connect with communities. That is the first thing I would say I never expected and I never thought of before. But I've been able to connect with communities in deeper, I mean, it's a deep connection. I've been able to understand the role of communities in conservation and the role of every individual in conservation, and seeing how even the challenges that people face, looking at how people who are not even contributing to climate change are the first people to be affected, like children, women and all that. So it has given me a chance to also understand, to feel like how can I contribute to be the change you want to see in the world. Yes. Like how can I be this change? How can I help these people in my small capacity? Conservation has given me a family. I have friends who we started together in 2018. We've been together till we live together. I tell them, leave your houses and come and stay with me. And they come, we stay together like a family and all that. It has given me also an opportunity to go to travel to different countries. I've not really traveled a lot, but at least I have traveled kidogo and I have met amazing people and amazing leaders. Last year I was privileged to be part of the people who went for COP26 in the UK, and just in 2 weeks time I'll also be going to Sweden for Stockholm Plus 50. So I feel like it's also giving me an opportunity to connect with the global world. When we are there, you meet activists and fellow environmentalists from different parts of the world. You have to ask them, how are the challenges in your area? How do you handle them? And then when you come back home, it becomes at least we have some knowledge that we exchange with other people. I have also been able to meet one of my biggest friends, who's called Ingma. He's the founder of We Don't Have Time. He's the one who funded me to go to COP26 last time, and he's still supporting me to go for Stockholm Plus 50 just because he saw the passion and the work that I've been doing. I've also been able to meet US senators in the previous COP, where I had a one-on-one meeting together with the other 3 activists. I was representing Africa as we shared our problems. It's something I never imagined of. Like, I'll just leave Kajiado and go to UK to meet a US senator who's well respected. So it's really it's also opened many doors and opportunities for me to be able to also lift other people. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So what do you like to do when you're not planting trees, when you're not thinking about leadership, at your own free time, how do you spend it?
Well, I catch up with friends because there are some of my friends, I may not be able to see them when I start being busy. So I catch up with friends, we hang out. I love road trips. I love just going somewhere, just maybe having loud music in the car and just move around to feel relaxed. Sometimes I also sit down with people, we check, we just laugh. Ata memes mi upenda memes. So something that can just relax my mind.
Yes.
Because always the other time, it's always busy. So
sure.
Anytime I get a free time, I have to do something that relaxes my mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for mentioning road trips, because we have planned for this interview for a very long time. We are always on the move.
Every day you ask me, uko wapi Kisumu, Eldoret, wapi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now what about food? What's your favorite dish?
I love Swahili food. I love maharage ya nazi na chapati or biryani. I just love Swahili dishes. That's where I can.
Ni gani unaweza tengeneza wewe?
I can add nazi kwa maharage. I know that I can do. Naweza ongeza nazi kwa maharage. But I also love, I went to Tanzania and there's this dish called chips yai. It's also nice. But you see, when you come to Kenya, you ask for chips yai, they give you chips pembeni, like they separate. But in Tanzania, they make it together. I don't know if they do it in the coastal parts of Kenya, so it's very amazing. Mtajifunza alafu ni wa invite.
Si ndio?
Usiniulize hivyo tena.
Okay. And what would you consider as some of the highest moments in your life and lowest?
I mean, highest moments in my life, I think I've been having a lot of, every time I cross over something, I really find that to be the best moment in my life. Birthdays aside, when I was graduating, I really felt so happy. In fact, if there's someone who was happy when I graduated, it was my mom. It got to a point my mom used to call me and say, unajua watu wana graduate na ni kama hata uja clear. Then she's like, unajua Nairobi ni shule ilikupeleka, graduate kwanza. So, I mean, that was the best thing, because when people are doing exams, when people are sitting for the final exams, I was not there. I had gone to the UK for the COP26.
Oh,
that one I'd said I'm not going to
miss.
I'm not missing, because it's an opportunity that many people want, and also want to go and also know what the world leaders are saying and all that.
That is your passion.
Yes, and that's my passion. Every moment in my life where I achieve a new thing. When I was given a chance to speak at the 2021 TEDx, I really loved the moment, because it was it's something that many people want to, honestly, and me having a chance out of everybody who applies, and it just means something to me. So I really appreciate every time I do something and it succeeds, every time I uplift my friends, every time I give people opportunities. I can say that it becomes the highest moment of my life. Yeah. Lowest moments, of course, when things are bouncing. Even sahi kuna lowest moments mingi, you know, life uchumi imekuwa ngumu, naogopa kuna mafuta ya mboga and all that. But also bullying, you know, social media people.
Are you bullied?
Yeah, everybody. I think everybody gets, even innocent children get bullied.
So how and why do they bully you?
Because as long as you're in the public, you have that small following, you will always get bullied. Sometimes I even post something and you will not miss a comment. But I think it's just something, it's one of the lowest moments, but again, you use it to the positive. You use it to get stuff, I can say so. Yeah.
Does it affect you? Does cyberbullying affect you?
It used to, but I think I really thank God. It affects me, it affected me, it affects me, but not sana, not to that bad extent. But yes, and it's not, you know, people say you will get used to. Bullying is not something you get used to, because sometimes you can wake up and someone will say something, hata unashanga tu mtu anakutukana paka na watu wa kwenu and all those things. You really feel bad, because you're like, sasa nimekosea wi wapi and all that. But nowadays, I block. On my Facebook page, I ban you, I delete your comments, I do all that, so that you don't just give that energy around. I try to move away from it. But yes, it can really, I haven't seen a lot of people who've gone through the same. It's not easy. You've seen people who get body shame, people who get ukwe mkonde wanakutukana, ukwe na mwili kidogo they still have something to say. But I always tell people, you know, it's so funny how people who don't know you, people who have never seen you, they've never sat down with you, they're the ones who have like a lot of negative opinions about people. But a lot wanakujua, it's rare. So you just
you ignore
let them be. Yeah, they don't know you. So, but I block people, I delete comments, and I don't stop blocking. If Instagram today was to award the best blocker, ningekuwa na hiyo medal. Yeah.
Unaishi hapa kwa sababu kuna wanyama ama because
ni marafiki zetu. Ni venye tuwezi, you know, it's not good to cage them. I'd have caged them. Yeah, I stay here, just not far from here.
Okay. So you are in your environment?
I'm in my environment.
And you see animals, I mean
yes,
wild animals?
Yes.
And trees around? You feel good?
Yeah, that's why I even moved here. It's quite peaceful. And also the hewan is safi and all that. Yeah, because you know, this is town. I can't go to a place and start planting trees in the middle of, you know, sometimes when you say that, people say, si uenda uchukue mahali utengeneze. When that time comes, when you are in a position to do that, of course we will. We will go and make our own. Yeah.
All right. So now that you've gone to those places, you went to COP26, you went to, you're going to Stockholm 56?
Yeah. Stockholm plus 50.
Oh, Stockholm plus 50.
Yeah.
What is your dream destination for a holiday?
For a holiday, funny how I really want to go to Rwanda. Imagine.
Why Rwanda?
My friends who have been there before say it's really nice. And I also want to go, and I really, you know, as much as I always go for holidays, sometimes I just want to learn, you know. Because I remember at first I just wanted to go to Tanzania and Dar es Salaam and all that. And I managed to go. I learned from there. I made friends even from the Ministry of Environment there. For me, holiday is not just about holiday. If there is an opportunity to connect and to learn,
with the environment,
that's a plus. Anything just that excites me. So I will want to visit Rwanda. I want to know what is this that Rwanda are doing right, that most African countries and East African countries are not doing right.
All right. So what are your reads? Do you read newspapers, books?
Yeah. I do read. Funny enough, I don't really like reading books. If it's reading books by those big people, I will always go and check. I'll even look for quotes in between. I'm not really good at reading books, but I love reading newspapers and magazines and all that, and maybe just short journals. You
know, you've talked about your friend who sponsored you to COP.
Yes.
Is a he. You've talked about a friend in US. Is a he. Do you have a family, or are you married, or? You
know what happens? We are all girls in our home. My mom does not have a son, so they have to be his and his and his. Anyway, that aside, most of them are professional anyway. But yeah, I have she's. I'm married. I'm not married yet. I'm not dating either. So yeah.
Okay. The questions are answered. The question they had it has been answered.
Yes,
so
yes.
Now, at that point, what kind of a man is in your mind?
What kind of a man is in my mind? Just someone calm and someone who supports their partners, not necessarily financially. You know, I've been in a relationship before where I go out, I've written a book, the outside world is happy, everybody is proud, people are reading it, and I come back to the house to, sasa umetoka wapi sahi? How is this ratchet book helping us in this house? You know, those kind of things that really, at some point I was like, I don't need relationships, because you could be doing everything, all that financial support and all that, but then you come back and try to tell me such things and telling me you should drop your environment stuff because they are not paying, and because I can provide, you should. So oh please, we also want to provide. I mean, it's also sweet for us to provide. We also want to, you know, to help somewhere, not really. So I just want to be with someone who, I'd say, compatibility, a nice person, and yeah, when you tutapeana peace of mind.
Yes.
Najua ndo kitu tunapenda. Sikia mnataka peace of mind, nitampea. But I just want someone like we are compatible with, and I will, now finding someone in conservation will also be a plus, because we will travel the world together, we'll plant trees all over together, we'll just do a lot of things together.
All right.
Yes.
And wish you all the best.
Thank you. Nitakuja kupeana feedback.
Tutakuja follow up.
Labda watch. Yeah.
So now let's talk about politics, siasa. How old are you?
22.
22 years.
Yes.
And you're gunning for an MP seat.
Yes.
How is that happening?
I mean, it has happened before. Even in Kenya, it happened last year. We had the 23-year-old who was elected. We've seen it even in other countries. South Africa has done that before. UK did that in their last election. So it is possible. I feel it's not about age. This is now where we say age does not matter, because you can be very old and still not interested to serve the people. You can be very young and feel like you have a long journey, so you're not ready to even disappoint people at the start.
So age does not matter to you?
It does not matter here. I feel like they always say experience for leadership. There's always a first time for everything as well. And also experience does not necessarily mean in the same space. Yeah, because everybody who's in politics had a start before. Yeah.
How about your culture? Because, you know, from where you come, mostly men take the front seat and ladies follow. How are you balancing the two?
I really thank God, because we are in a very different, I mean, it's not easy yet. I can't lie that it's easy. But we've seen leaders before who have managed. From my community, we have Honorable Peris Tobiko, who is one of, I think, one of the first female Maasai to ever be elected. That is here and in Tanzania. So it's something that has really don't take for granted. She created a space, a path for all of us. Yani, we can all look back and say at least she really did good to be there. And that's why we're also getting here, so that people who are coming in later don't have the same challenges. So it's a big challenge, but we try to, you know, if you want to change something, you have to start by yourself. I can't change while speaking about it. Or I still can change while speaking about it, but while in action is better. And it's not only in our community. I can tell you for a fact we have people, learned people and all that, who will still say ladies shouldn't.
So what do you think is the space of women leadership in the country as of now?
We are not badly off. We are not where we want to be, but we are not badly off. We have seen great females in politics being respected, and even people fighting to have some as their running mates and all that. We've seen Mother Karua, we've seen Charity Ngilo. We have a lot of female politicians like Susan Kihika, Gladys Boschole. Those are very inspiring women. And you know, I remember in elections back when we had female governors, you'll hear so and so is the first female governor. But in this election, we have a lot of females going for that seat. So I feel like we are not yet there, but we are trying, because we are having more. Even these elections, we have more ladies who have presented themselves. So I believe we are still going to get a chance, and we are still fighting for that representation.
They say politics is dirty. It's a dirty game.
Very.
You're young, you're agile, you have a future and a career that you're pursuing, and passionate about environment. Are you going to clean the environment? I mean, the political environment?
First of all, let me say, they don't say politics is dirty. Politics is dirty.
It is.
It is dirty. And it's not even easy, especially now for youths and for women. I tell people, you just imagine, if you think you're having a bad day, just think about that youthful woman in politics. Being both, it's not easy. But you know, politics, to me, I look at it as a space for leadership. And so when it's a space for leadership, you know, leadership you have to sacrifice. Most of the leaders, good leaders have sacrificed a lot for the people and to change things. So just to say I've just sacrificed, I've decided to sacrifice.
I'm sure you follow the proceedings of the National Assembly and the Senate. The current parliament, whom would you consider as your role models?
In parliament, I'd say, I don't know, but Honorable David Sankok. Why? I like how, first of all, he's punctual. I have been to Parliament and I've seen how much dedicated it is. Apart from the proceeding itself, he has some Parliament discipline. Oh, I can say work discipline. When you have a meeting and it's almost time, you'll have to go. And I've heard some leaders like Wilson Sossion say that when you go to and check the list, he's always number one, ready to speak. We've had a lot of leaders who don't articulate anything in Parliament. Of course, Wilson Sossion is another person I really admire. One, because in the space that he had fighting for workers, he really did it passionately, very passionately. Not really just there because it's earning him salary and all that. When it came to fighting for what he believed in, fighting for the teachers, he does it passionately. It's just about the people, puts himself aside and all that. Every time I follow proceedings, I also love to see the likes of Cherargei, Wakili Cherargei. He also, I just like those active leaders in Parliament. Yeah.
So will you be an active leader? Will you?
Yes, of course. I wouldn't want to be a dull leader. I wouldn't want to go to Parliament and sit at the back bench and just be waiting. You know, most people, we see a lot of leaders during voting. When now it's time to vote and you hear, on behalf of the people of where, taking all the 10 minutes describing the people and then finishing and then they end up to say, I vote yes. But they've never spoken. I also love Ndindi Nyoro. Ndindi Nyoro, now if there's one of the young leaders I respect, I appreciate, I look up to, is also him. He, how he speaks, how he articulates things, and how he's holding hands of people. I know of people from his constituency who've just worked with him in the office, but today they will sit and talk like an MP, even more than an MP, and articulate things affecting the youth. So I really appreciate the people who are at least active. I don't mean that you have to speak every day. It's not even about speaking. There are people who are so active in articulating the issues affecting the people. That way you can clearly see. And just because I may not be able to mention all of them, does not mean I don't also look up to them. I really love to see, because I also learn. Yeah, so that when you're in that space, you also be in a position to be like them. Yeah, but of course, we've had leaders before. If you go online, you'll see people complaining that they haven't heard about their leaders. They only see them voting yes on their behalf when they didn't send them to do that. Yeah.
Unachomea wengine lakini ni sawa.
Unachomea because hata sijataja. Not like I know them in person, like I can mention, but I'm just saying generally, and it's not like it's not bad not to have something to say. That's why I said even outside Parliament, there is someone who can sit down and speak. Even in Senate, Susan Kihika, she is a female politician as well. And, you know, even outside now Senate, come to even her interviews and how, you know, it's just not about the Senate and the Parliament itself. Now looking at generally, I really love to see leaders speaking for the people. Yes.
All right. Let's now get into Kajiado North constituency.
Yes.
Can you define it for us? The population and how it looks in terms of development. Where are we? Where do you want to take it?
First of all, Kajiado North is a cosmopolitan constituency. Maasai people, the minorities, we are minorities here.
What do you mean?
Yes,
Tuko
I mean, tunaweza hesabiwa. Hapa, we are minorities. It's because we accommodate people. We settle with people.
You're accommodating.
Yes, hata ukisikianga history, they always say the Maasai ni kama Kenya ilikuwa yetu. But we accommodated everyone. That is one beautiful thing about us.
Yes.
So in terms of even previous leadership, we've had mix and match of leaders. We don't here I've not seen like sticking to specific tribes. Though we have tribal politics here. In terms of development, because I believe I can do better, I will say we are not where we want to be. We have one big challenge in this constituency. Most of the challenges we have here are linked directly to the environment. If you go outside there, you will see a lot of trash. Sewages are blocking. At night, we even have apartments that release sewerage. So ukienda huko kwa soko kuna mali madhe anauza hapo nyuma sewage inapita, nini za sewage zinapita, and it becomes hard to solve that from this side of outside power. So that's why I feel like hata ukifanyia watu barabara, because people are obsessed. I don't know what's wrong with Kenyans. Everybody is obsessed with bursary that they even forget about health and all that. A lot of leaders now tend to get to people and they just want to give bursaries, and not work on other issues like the health of education and all those things. So yeah.
Wewe utapeana bursary?
Mimi nitapeana. Hiyo ni kitu ya lazima. Ni kitu ya lazima sana. Bursary lazima ipeanwe because it's there, that is the purpose, and I also would not want people to worship me for giving them bursaries. It is their right.
What I think as a young person, we need young leaders, and also young leaders ni rahisi kuwafikia. Unajua mzae akiingia pale, personally from experience, utamtafuta. Utamtafuta vio tu pale, anakuwekea samosa pale, anapandisha kioo. But a young person anaelewa we ni kijana tu kama yeye, ni ile tu yeye ako na position kidogo tu, ni kama tu high school prefect. Haikuwa ngumu kufikia prefect, but principal ilikuwa noma kumpata. So I really believe in the leadership of Anita Soina na ile chama ambayo amechagua inaitwa Green Thinking Action Party. Chama ambayo inaamini kuhusu uadilifu wa huduma kwa wananchi, na ndio maana tunasema tunajitap sisi kama vijana, sisi kama wananchi wa Kenya.
Tupe picha ya vile unaona Kajiado North itakuwa ikishapewa ama Anita Soina akiwa MP wake.
Venye anajulikana kama the Green MP, hivyo ndio venye Kajiado North itakuwa green, na pia watu watakuwa wanaeliminishwa like kuhusu environment, na pia waweze kufunza watu wengine.
You're running against people who have been in politics for a very long time.
Yeah.
And campaigns require resources, financial resources for that matter.
Yeah.
How are you oiling your campaign and how are you managing it?
I'd say first of all, that's my biggest challenge. Running with people who've been in power before, who've made money, who are, people who just have a lot of money. It starts from the, most of the, not even to speak for myself, but a lot of people. First of all, where we saw during the party primaries, the highest bidder in most of the parties were getting the tickets. So you can imagine, you have all that beautiful dream, you are really so loyal to that party, you are deep into it, you are supporting, you believe even in the ideologies, and you're doing all that. And the first thing is no such amount, no ticket, or someone gives out amount. It starts from there. So that is a big challenge. Down to campaigns, we are now, it's so funny, you can go to people and tell them, hata mimi ni kijana, mimi tu nataka ni tufanye kazi pamoja. Someone will tell you, enda tafuta basi kwanza. And sometimes most of the money that yenye natumika kwa campaign sio hata ya resource ya branding, sijui ni ya kupeana, because ile kuitisha watu wanaitisha 200 and all that. So if I'm going to give people millions, which I don't have, if I want, I can go loaning and all that. When I get to power, I have to return the loan. Wewe unangoja barabara, unangoja shule, unangoja hospitali, sababu ile kula 100. Because it will be so unfair for me to give you and not to give you. So if I want to give everybody in this constituency, it has to be millions of money. And the funny thing about voters, utampea 100 leo, mwenzako ampe 50 kesho na atasahau 100. So they've really put money ahead. That is the biggest challenge. So what I'm trying to manage is that I'm doing a different campaign. Nikuja nikuuzie sera, uniulize maswali, nikujibu, nikiuliza shida yako and all that, and then you decide. We also get support from people. Sometimes on my Facebook, I even get messages from people telling me, nataka nikuwekee 100, utaenda ufanye hivi, nataka nikuwekea hata mafuta, nataka nikufanyie nini. And I get that a lot on Facebook. send us your number, just help us with your phone number, we support this and this. Or someone will say, nitumie poster yako, nataka nitumie design ya poster, I'm printing your posters and all that. But I can't say we are really okay, because down here it's a competition of who is dishing out the most. And that's the problem with voters. But I hope we solve it as time goes by. That is what we want to change. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but it will eventually happen. And that's why I even moved to a party that was giving platform to youth and women, understanding that they really have challenges getting spaces elsewhere. You could be really passionate, you could really want to, you could even want to support in any way. Not even getting into an elective seat, but at least being around where you know you can serve. But it becomes hard. Yeah.
So the party that you're running on is?
Green Thinking Action Party. It's called GTAP. Kwa ufupi we say name GTAP. So if there's anything not happening, me as a leader, it's me. It is not someone else. If there's something I'm not doing right, it is not you as a voter, it is me. So name GTAP.
All right.
Yes. It is also led by Dr. Isaac Alua. We've been together in environment conservation, and also being a conservationist, I tried my best to accommodate, to have parties accommodate the climate change issue. It's not easy. We've really tried, and so felt like, okay, then let's go this direction. It's a good party, it's headed by a very good environmentalist, and we can still, for us it's not about elections. After elections we will be operating. Whether we get or not, we still be in operation. Yes.
So how do you connect environment and politics?
You know, most of the challenges that we have generally are linked to leadership. So when it comes to policies and all those things, we have to do it in the leadership space. I feel like we have a lot of beautiful policies in Kenya. Implementation has become a challenge. So it's just like other challenges, environment is also a challenge, and it's a big challenge and a big threat to even development, poverty and all that. Yeah. So I feel it's a good avenue to also push for climate action. Yes.
And we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Now this is your camera. Ask for votes from Kajiado North constituents or residents or registered voters.
Yes.
Yes.
To the people of Kajiado North who are watching this, because I know you're so many, even if you're not a registered voter, I know you can talk to someone who managed to register as a voter. I am asking for your votes come 9th August as your member of parliament. I have a track record of leadership before. I am so interested, and I wouldn't want to come to the people and not to deliver. This is just the beginning of the career. By not delivering, that is ruining your career. So I wouldn't want to do that. I am so interested and passionate in serving you, and I will for sure fight for you and make leadership something that we make leadership inclusive, so that we as the people decide what do we want to do first, how can we do something and all that.
Thank you very much.
And also to ask people to join our party, GTAP, you can register as members. You just go to the gtap.org, you'll see all that. Nimepiga advert.
Thank you very much.
But I forgot to tell people I have a book.
Yes. Oh, please.
Oh yes, I have written a book. It's called The Green War. It's a book that I launched it before my 21st birthday, just to highlight the challenges that we are going through as we try to fight for a safe environment. One of the chapters is climate anxiety, something that people don't talk about. But if you ask most of the people in that space, the activists and all that, you'll realize most of them are suffering from the same. So you can purchase the book. I'm also selling the book to support my campaign activities and the merchandise associated to the book. Yeah, so maybe you can check out my platforms. My Facebook is Anita Soina, the Green MP. My Instagram is Anita_Soina, and my Twitter is Anita Soina. So from there we can converse. But if you go online and Google The Green War, you'll find it on Nuria Store. So you can just purchase to support the campaigns. Yes.
All the best.
Pia namba na peananga.
The Green MP.
Yes.
Unataka kupeana namba?
Not hapa, like DM nitakupea. For official purposes, I mean.
Okay. Sawa sawa. So thank you very much, Anita, for your time and even sharing your story with the Tuko community and Tuko family.
Yeah.
We appreciate young leadership, and we actually support the leaders and actually those people who are running. That's why we are here with this platform, Tuko Siasa.
And I also appreciate Tuko family for they also amplify my work, even in conservation and all that. I really want to say thank you. So continue supporting other people out there. Yeah.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's the time we had with Anita Soina from Kajiado North. We just caught up with her on a very relaxed day. That is why we are on that relaxed mode. And I hope that you liked the interview and her story. And I pray that Kajiado North constituents, now you've heard, as she said, now decide. My name is Kingori Wangeshi for Tuko Siasa. Until next time, see you. Remember to subscribe.